Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Some illumination for you, for the masses. How you all doing? What's going on in the world? Coffee this morning. Yes, we love the coffee. Sound check. How you all doing? Sound is good. Yeah, we're back at it. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Check it, check it, check it. All right. As it says, we are finally finished with this thing. I don't know what y'all been doing, but can't tell you we finally got done. And here she is. Let's take a look at her, huh? You were with me through the tears, the blood, the screaming, the anguish, the aggravation, everything that I put you through. If you were watching me totally melt down as I was building this little thing. Which is what happens when one gets aggravated and these screws are so small and it's so much not fun to work on to do all this thing for me. But I persevered through all that aggravation and all that stuff to bring you the finished product. Now, she's a bit of a Frankenstein. We got a mofo chassis with a mofo skid. Then we got Endura axles, steel, and we got Endura rims and tires, all weighted, adding a lot of weight to the ground of this thing. There we go. That's what we did. We also have some upgraded shocks in the front. There's videos on all this stuff. But we went with the originals in the back. We also went with some brass linkages up front. But we have nothing in the back. Keeping the back lighter than what we had done. So the front's heavy to keep it planted when you're going up, and the back is lighter to follow through. We may change out these shocks in the future. These are the originals in the back. These are upgraded in the front. I have the set there. Because I got tired of working on this, I decided to run these. And didn't want to have to pull all this linkages back apart to change everything over, so that is where we left it for now. We have the parts. We could change the whole rear end over in a future deal if I don't like how this performs. But I think with it being lighter in the back, heavy duty in the front, we should be very good. very good at what we do. So booyah, booyah. She has a slight lean because once again, different size shocks. But I like the front elevated and the back slightly slanted. So when I'm going up and over, boom, and this follows through. That is something I do sometimes on some of my rigs. Definitely is. Looking for. Nope, I have no idea. No idea what I'm looking for. So I've been quite busy, guys. I'm sorry that the streams are all over the place nowadays. There's not much I can say or do to help with that. Just saw a part here that I have to put away. This is my little box of stuff. I do have an overdrive unit for it in here. Right here. That I didn't install. So there's still room for me to improve, and I don't have to buy anything because I have all the parts here. So there's that. Well, we're not gonna sit here with a perfectly good rig here. We're gonna take this out on my little on some rocks, and we're gonna find out exactly what have I built. Now I didn't upgrade the servo. I can do that at a later date. I do want to put a reef servo in this. But months and months and months of me trying to get this done, being frustrated with it, I'm not doing that right now. I'm not doing that. No. But that's where my SCX 30 is. It's cool. It's very cool. And let me give you guys a little bit of music for a minute. I gotta go do something real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, guys, we are adjusting some things. We are definitely adjusting some things here. We moved to the rock pile. I have not driven on this rock pile with this rig in this configuration ever, and I have not driven on this rock pile that I have in a very long time. And I got to get the camera situated so you can see everything, which is what I'm trying to figure out now. So elevating the camera. That might be too high. We have to check. We have to check. That's too high, huh? That's too high, guys. That's too high. We are literally, let's see if we can get it down like this. Let's see. Let's see if we can get everything. Well, we're going to have to move the camera around to do several shots. That's definitely what's going to happen here. Let's see. Let's get to it, huh? Alright, steering is a little bit off. Not sure I like these tires. They're not scrubbed in or anything. I'm getting hung up a lot. Oh, there we go. We're in the valley right now. Trying to get some traction. She's not tipping over like she was. There we go. She's a lot heavier. Oh, here comes trouble. Go upstairs. Go on. Go on. No. No. Come on. Come on. I'm sorry, guys. The dog. Oh. Alright. So, this is a very heavy rig. I don't know why. With the change of weight, I have so much. I haven't driven this thing in a long time. And this rock pile. We are attempting. Oh, there we go. Come on, baby. Can you even see that? Oh. I don't even know if you guys can see that. It's hard to drive and monitor everything. So let's see if I move the camera. There we go. Alright, we're going to try to do this one-handed and hold the camera. Trying to do this one-handed and hold the camera. I might have to reset this rock pile. I don't... Well... very hard to do this one-handed. Sorry about the dog. There we go. You see that? Look at that. Obviously, like, we gotta now the wheels base is slightly wider too, so this is making it a little bit more tricky. This was designed a little bit more tricky. And I'm doing it one-handed like I said. Let's put that back up there and let's see what we can do. Need a sip of coffee. Sip of coffee. Doing the sip of coffee thing here. This rock has this cup right here. It's throwing it off because the extra. Normally, when my normal wheelbase was narrower, so I could ride that rock. But I don't know if I could ride that rock now. So this pile might have to be reset. Okay, got her up, got her up. Get her up to there. Oh no. Whoop, what was that? Oh. Hand to God. Yeah, it's where this cuts, it just throws the balance off. Let's go for something a little less pain in the butt. Good. Jesus. I think I need to upgrade the motor. So I think I need more wheel speed. I'm running the stock brushed motor here. We didn't upgrade that neither. I'm hung up on the bottom. Oh, come on. I'm really hung up. Oh, there we go. Find our way around. I mean, she's staying planted, which is what my goal was. There we go. There's an undercut, massive undercut on this rock. I don't think we're gonna make that. I gotta try to. No way. No way. No way. This rock gotta go. I mean, these rocks are pretty large for this truck. Oh, oh. She likes settling down. I gotta get her turned. Like that. Oh. Keeps wanting to fall in the hole. Let it settle down. Let it settle down. Uh-oh. We lost our stick. See the stick? See the stick? It fell. We ain't getting up there now. There's no way we're getting up there now. We can try. Oh. Can it pull? Oh no. Oh. You're seeing this in real time. First time driving with all the mods. So, back to the bench we go. Back to the bench we go. Number one, when you have pets, you get hair everywhere. Number two, there goes those scratches I told you about. That's just a pile of rocks, guys. A lot of those rocks were designed for 1/10 scale. And that's the first time me driving this. So it gets hung up more. Definitely gets hung up more, as you saw. I do not have all day to play on that rock pile right now. Future endeavors, we will be taking this out to some spots in the real world and seeing how she does. I'm definitely going to be taking it outside. My rock pile was designed for 1/10 testing, not these. So those rocks are pretty big on this. I was getting hung up pretty bad. So, but we did do a little bit. But I want to get this outside with the added weight. She is super heavy. And I want to see what it does in the real world. We're not going to do that today. Well, I'm not going to do that right now, obviously. I'm just getting up and just getting coffee in me. But as you can see, the rig itself is built up. Now I have to get used to all the new dynamics of this being the way it's acting, how to drive it. I'm not too sure I like these tires. They're not very grippy, at least on that rock. We got a lot of sandstone here, so I might want to. I like the rims. I like the weighted rims. But we might want to do some other kind of tire. I mean, those rocks are not scale for this. You wouldn't take a real truck over rocks like that, I don't think. Maybe you would, but I do have some tire. See, these were the originals. And they gripped really good. And then there's these, which are a slightly lighter rim than those. But they're almost like a ruptured pattern. And maybe we go with those. They're not quite as heavy. They look nice. So I could mount these up on those maybe. I'm also going to go see what J Concepts has for tires for this thing. Because these tires definitely weren't getting any traction. It shouldn't have been that super difficult like that. It never was before, but could all this weight I added in, changed the dynamic of the truck that much that I have to relearn how to drive this now. On the plus side, with all the added weight, this thing isn't tipping over very easily. Which is why I did what I did. I went a little wider in the front and the back with the new axles. I went with all the weight up in here, and then with the brass pieces, I went through the anguish of building this thing, which was like a nightmare for me. And so for the first time and that's not even real rock. Like, I am gonna take this probably to the hop yard. There's a little spot there that might be pretty cool for these. But I mean, it's real rock, but it's not like scaled rock. I want to go get out in the real world with it and see how the dynamic is. If these tires don't hook up, I am going to change these tires. I'm more than likely going to change these tires out. Like, I'm not happy with. These tires should be a lot more sticky than that. They're not gripping. At least on the type of rock I have around here. And that wasn't even. They should grip. So we're probably going to do that. I'm going to look into getting a set of tires other than the tires I have. I will try those first, but you know. These are bead lock rims, so these are bead locked in. And we might have to upgrade the rear suspension. We'll find out in the real world. I upgraded the front, but I didn't upgrade the rear. We might have to do that too. Not 100% sure. But I mean, do have this. I do have this. You can't see nothing. Maybe I should go up top, huh? Well, let's just do it this way. There's holes all through here. Like, see? We're gonna. This is gonna be very hard to do one-handed. Because that back tire is gonna want to fall. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. I told you it was gonna fall. Not a very, very good thing. Let me see what I can do here. I did this before on this bench. I don't know how I had it set up. Did I do it this way? Did I do it this way? I think we did it this way. We just... Oh yeah, she does crawl. Look at that. Oh. Oh, now we did it. Now we're stuck. She does crawl. So it's not a crawling thing. Not a crawling issue. She will crawl. Uh, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's a wheel speed issue neither. So it just crawled up this. I think it needs better tires. And these tires are brand new, but I'll give them their chance. I'll take this out in the wild and we'll see how they perform. Because that's the real test. It's out in the wild. Because this is supposed to be my travel truck. I'll show you with the body off what it looks like. Here, let me shut this off. If it'll go off. Come on. Alright. Let me get this loose. I'll show you with the body off. In case you haven't seen this, any of these videos, take the body off. Now, the body weighs nothing next to this now. Before it was top heavy. Now it's not. The as you can see here, Mofo brass skid, Mofo chassis. I don't know where I got the links, what links these are, but they're brass lower links. Mofo shocks in the front. Stock shocks in the back, but we might change that out, which we probably will end up changing that out because they're so much shorter than these, and these function so much better, and these are just they're functioning, but they're not, don't have that much travel. So, and stock motor, stock front servo. Stock motor, we're gonna probably work on getting another motor in here, and we definitely want to get the reefs servo in here eventually. Not anytime soon, guys. Because now with the added weight, it needs the added torque with the servo. I don't know how long the servo will last with this much weight. I don't have a scale to show you how much weight it is, but she's pretty heavy, especially in the front. Any case, it's that time of day again, and it's a shorter stream, but I'm a very busy guy these days. I was just figured do a little bit, drink my coffee, and talk to you a little bit about this. I'm gonna charge up this battery, and maybe we'll stream from the wild later on today if I get a chance. If I can unplug it, it'll be doing good. So, there we have it. Little tiny battery. Still running the stock body. Far different truck than what I started with. Still fun. Just gotta relearn how to drive it with the added weight, and I gotta do something about these tires. I'm not thrilled with these tires. Gotta find some kind of tire. Other than that, build was a success. It did what I wanted it to do, was keep this thing planted. So we got to get some time on the wheel to get better with it. But now it's that time of day, like I always say, guys. Let me have a sip of this. Put down that remote. Shut off the TV. Get off that recliner and walk to the door. Turn the handle and step outside, because you never know what adventure awaits. And I'll see you around the globe. Thank you, and see you next time.